Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ririn Dwi Arika. I'm an English teacher in SMP Dharma Wanita 3 Sedati Sidoarjo. I'm also a student of program Profesi Guru dalam Jabatan 2023, kategori 1, angkatan 2 at Universitas Katolik Widya Mandala Surabaya. Today is December 4th, 2023. I will do uji kinerja praktik pembelajaran at SMP Dharma Wanita 3 Sedati Sidoarjo. The topic is narrative text with problem-based learning model. Let's enjoy the video. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I'm really fine. Thank you very much. How is your feeling today? All of you are happy? Happy. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Okay, before we start our study, please Kanza, lead your friends to pray together right now.
Before we start our study, let's pray.
Okay, thank you very much, Kanza. Okay, who is absent today? Complete? Okay, good. Thank you. We are complete today. Good. Before we are going to continue our study, let's ice breaking together. I have two ice breaking. We are going to like a jogging, peregangan semua tubuh kita dulu. Dan juga we are going to senam otak together. Ya, please stand up. Stand up. Sambil nyanyi, boleh sambil nyanyi. Making melodies in my heart, making melodies in my heart, unto the King of Kings. Thumbs in, elbows up, in my heart, making melodies in my heart, making melodies in my heart, unto the King of Kings. Thumbs in, elbows up, bend knees, feet apart, in my heart, making melodies in my heart. Thumbs in, elbows up, bend knees, feet apart, head bend, making melodies in my heart. Up. All of your hand, going to play together. Before we are going to the next material, have you remember what we discussed last week? Degrees of comparison. Good. How many degrees that we learn? 3, what are they? Positive, comparative, once more, superlative degree. So last week we were studying about degrees of comparison. There are 3 kinds of degrees. There are positive degrees, comparative degrees, and superlative degrees. Is there any difficulties? No? Okay, good. If there is no difficulties, it's okay. Good. Okay, guys. For today, we are going to the next materi. It's about text. Narrative text. Who knows what is narrative text? Teks narasi dalam bahasa Indonesia, but thank you. How about the others? What is narrative text? What is it? Folklore, legend, fable, historical. One of the title, the example of narrative text. What? Kancil, good. We are going to discuss about narrative text. And the learning objectives, these are the learning objectives that we are going to achieve in this meeting. There are 6 learning objectives. The first, identify social function of narrative text. The second, analyze generic structure of narrative text. The third, determine the tenses used for narrative text. The fourth, evaluate main idea from narrative text. The fifth, conclude moral value of narrative text. And the last, collect information about unfamiliar words of narrative text. So there are 6 learning objectives. But before that, what kind of narrative this is? Fable. For the first question, do you like reading a story? Yes, for Nata. How about the others? Free, it's free. What story do you like? Perhaps you like reading comic, novel, or etc. magazine. It's good for you. You can improve your reading and also your writing perhaps. Okay. Have you ever read about legend or fable? What title, Nata, have you read? Danau Toba, okay. And then the other? Kancil, okay, good. Nata. But which one is your favorite, Nata? Nyi Roro Kidul. What do you feel? How's your feeling when you read that story? So we are going to amaze, and our feeling will be going to happy when we are reading the narrative text. Let's go to the Jamboard. Here I ask you to mention your favorite narrative story and also give the reason. Okay, let's open the Jamboard together. You may open by your handphone, it's okay. And also you can open by using the Chromebook. Here you are divided into 2 groups. This is the group 1 and this is the group 2. In the Jamboard there are 2 board 1 and then board 2. So please write down what the narrative text you know, especially for the title, and give the reason why do you like that story. I give you the example, this one. Okay, this is for the group 1. Timun Mas, Via, and then Nyi Roro Kidul, Nata. How about group 2? Okay, please write down here. I give you the example like this. Please mention all you know about narrative text. It's free. Only the title, it's okay. This is for the group 1. Group 2, come on. Banyuwangi. Again, Natal. Okay, good. Chika, I wanna ask you, why do you like Keongmas?
I like Keongmas because it's good.
It is a good story, you know. Okay, good.
It's mythical. I love mythology things. I love myth. Amazed.
Really amazed?
Yeah.
Don't you feel afraid?
No.
No?
I feel really like it's so good quality. The quality is so good.
Okay.
I love the storyline.
How about group 2? Yeah, good. What is it? Cinderella, Kanza. Why do you like that story, Kanza? Please give your reason. Why do you like Cinderella story? The story is good. So you like Cinderella because Cinderella is beautiful, right? Okay, good. How about the other? Bad Thinking Diary, Nabila. Okay, good. Why do you like it, Nabila? Perhaps it's about your feeling. Yeah, it's it's exposed about your feeling. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. So here you mentioned several example of narrative text. In group 1, you mentioned 7 narrative texts. Yeah? Oh, 8. Good. And then for the second group, you mentioned 3 kinds of narrative text. It's okay. That's good for you. After you mention your favorite narrative text in the Jamboard, I have one story about narrative text and we are going to see together the video. Okay, guys? The video, it's about the ugly duckling. Have you ever seen that video? Not yet, yeah? Not yet. Okay, so let's see the video together. You have to see that story. What does the story about? Good. The Ugly Duckling. Yeah, the title is The Ugly Duckling. Who knows what kind of text is that? What kind of story is that? Fabel. Good. Salah satu cerita fabel atau cerita tentang hewan atau binatang. Oke. Okay, let's go to the next. After you see that video, yeah, so you know that we are going to discuss about narrative text. These are the definition of narrative text. So, narrative text is a type of text that tells a story or describes sequence or events. Especially, the text tells us about past events. Before I continue about narrative text, we have studied about recount text, right? Have you remember about recount text? Ada yang masih ingat Recount text. What is recount text? The text that tell us about past events. What are the generic structure of recount text? Orientation, events, reorientation. Good. So there are 3 generic structure of recount text. Orientation, and then events, and also reorientation. And right now, for today, we are going to learn about narrative text. It's tidak jauh berbeda antara naratif dan juga recounts. They have the same events in the past, but we have different in generic structure, like this one. If recount text, the generic structure are orientation, events, and reorientation. For the narrative text, the structure are orientation, complication, resolution, and the last is reorientation or evaluation. Ya, itulah perbedaannya ya. Oke, for the next, these are the language features of narrative text. The first, of course, using past tense, and then there is adverbial time, using adjectives, phrases, and also direct and indirect speech. You know what is direct and indirect speech? You know? No, direct and indirect speech itu adalah kalimat langsung dan kalimat tidak langsung. Jadi di dalam cerita itu ada kalimat langsung atau mereka berbicara, seperti yang sudah saya tayangkan dari video tadi. Oke. Of course, using past events. Before that, this is the kinds of narrative text. There are folklore, fable, myth, legend, fairy tale, love stories, adventure, and historical narratives, and etc. It's only several example of narrative text. Ya. Okay. The story tells us by using past tense. And then these are about past tense, guys. I ever teach you about past tense? Have you remember past tense? This is the definition of past tense. There are 2 kinds of past tense. What is that? Who knows? There are 2 kinds of past tense. There are nominal past tense and also verbal past. Who knows what are the differences? These are the differences. If verbal followed by verb. Jadi yang verbal simple past itu diikuti dengan kata kerja. Sedangkan yang nominal tidak diikuti dengan kata kerja. These are the example. These are the example. The sentence is like that. My father was a pilot. What's the meaning? Ayah saya adalah seorang pilot dahulunya. Ya, apakah sekarang ayah saya tetap adalah seorang pilot? Belum tentu. Bisa saja ayah saya itu ganti profesi, entah itu jadi pengacara, jadi direktur, atau jadi pemilik maskapainya juga bisa. Gitu. Itu adalah contoh yang nominal karena tidak diikuti kata kerja. And the second, followed by verb. Maria went to the hospital yesterday. What is the meaning? Ya, Maria pergi ke rumah sakit kemarin. Di situ verbnya yang mana? Kata kerjanya yang mana? When, pinter sekali. Kata kerjanya di situ adalah yang when. Itu dari verbnya yang pertama adalah verb go, and then the verb to is when. Okay, good. So there are two kinds of past tense. There are simple nominal simple past and also verbal simple past. These are the definition. Kalau yang verbal itu diikuti dengan kata kerja, sedangkan yang nominal tidak diikuti dengan kata kerja, not followed by verb. Any question about narrative text? So narrative text is one of the text that tell us about past event. Is not far with the definition of recount text, but the language feature is differences, of course, between narrative and also recount text. I will give you the text from Ugly Duckling text, from Ugly Duckling story. Have you opened the Google Docs? Group 1, okay. Group 2, please answer the question and I will give you the text of Ugly Duckling. Okay, good. Yeah, this is the text of Ugly Duckling. I give you 15 minutes to discuss with your friends. Don't make any noise, please. Yeah, don't make any noise, please. Then we are going to present and also discuss together after that. If you have any difficulties, you can ask to me. Full summer day, a family of ducks is taking a swim while another is enjoying a stroll by the bank. But one duck is sitting on her eggs among the tall leaves. I wonder when my babies are going to come out. Identify. Good. Yeah. Yeah. That's the social function. You can write down here. Yeah. Yeah. You can write the answer here. Okay? Yeah. This is the social function. Good. Yeah. This is the social function. Good. Yeah. You can write down here. Yeah. You can write down here. What is it?
The moral story.
You can discuss with your friends and also you can write in the Google Docs. Yeah. After you finish, please come in front and then you can write down in my screen one by one. Who is number 1, number 2, number 3, and etc. and go on. Okay, 10 minutes more. How many questions at the Google Doc? 25, right? Ya, 25 soal yang ada di situ. And then right now, please come in front to your class, ya. Come in front on my laptop, and then you can type the answer, so your answer become on the screen. Ya, started from group 1 or group 2? Started from group 1 or group 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2. Okay, good. Please come one by one, then answer your question. Okay, come on. Finish? Okay, number 1 finish, number 2. Come on. Come on. Number 2. Okay, from the answer of Nabila, please identify the social function of the ugly duckling story. So, the social function from that story is to entertain the reader. Is it right? Right, good. And then for the second. Okay, Kanza answer number 2 about the generic structures. This is the text about ugly duckling stories. So you have read the text and also you view and see the video. Ya, ada bebek-bebek tadi di sana, itu adalah videonya. Ya, duck. This is duck. Bebek is duck. Ya, oke, good. Ketika. Come on, Aldi please. The next. Okay. Next. The second session. Aldi, come on. The second session. Oh. You can write down, you can sit down here, Aldi. You can sit down. Okay. Dika. After this, go to the first group. You are the first. Okay, good. Okay. No, don't make any caps lock. Okay. Dika. No, you have finished to read this ugly duckling story. Okay, next number 2. Sorry, number 3. Number 3, who's the next? Okay, Alfia, please. You can sit down. Who's the next? Who's the next? Okay, come on. After Alfia, please. Back to group 2 again. For the true false questions. No. Okay. Next. Number 5. Who is number 5? Okay. What's your answer? Yes, good. Spring. Next, number 6. Who is the next? Nata. Yeah. Finish. Finish. No. Finish the Google Doc from the first questions. Yeah. So there are 25 questions over there. There are 25 questions and you have answer all of the question. So from that you know about the narrative text of Ugly Duckling. Yeah? Is there any difficulties, guys? Is there any difficult for you to answer the questions? No? No. Okay, good. Okay. From today, if I think that you have no difficulties to answer the question, and also you know what is narrative text about. So from my explanation and then from video that you see and also the text that you read, you know about one of narrative text. So this is what kind of narrative text? Fable. Good. It's about fable. Good. Okay. You don't have any difficulties. You know the social function of narrative text. So that is the social function of narrative text, to entertain the reader or the listener. That is the social function. And then how about number 2? The generic structure of recount text are orientation, complication, reorientation, and then the last is resolution. And then the tense is used, of course, using past tense. And this one for number 4 is about the main idea of the Ugly Duckling. The main idea is a journey of finding identity and self-acceptance. Yeah, that is the main idea. And the 5, that's about the moral value that you find from the text. The moral value is never judge the other from their appearance. Okay, it's finished for you to complete the assignment for me for today. So you have finished to discuss with your friends and also you finished to answer the question from Ugly Duckling story and from 25 questions from me. Okay, you have finished complete in this Google document. Okay, good. Guys, for next week, I give you the homework. And what is the homework? Please find the unfamiliar words. Yeah, please find the unfamiliar word from this text and then you can write down in your book. Try to find the meaning in the dictionary. Yeah, find the unfamiliar word that you say this is unfamiliar word for me. This is the difficult word for me. Yeah, so you can write down the unfamiliar word in your book and try to find the meaning from the dictionary. And don't forget to bring your dictionary for next meeting. Yeah, for next week, don't forget to bring your dictionary. Next week, we are going to discuss some differences from the text. I will give you 2 different texts and we are going to discuss together about the text. Yeah, guys? Okay, if there are any questions so far from our meeting today, is there any question so far? Any question or not? No. Okay. So you are understand what is the narrative text about? Yeah. Okay. Good. Before we end our meeting today, please Kanza lead your friends again to pray together.
Pray together. Pray begin. Pray finish.
forget ya. Don't forget to bring your dictionary for our next meeting. And next meeting we are going to discuss about the text. Okay, guys? I think enough for our meeting today. Thank you very much for your attention and also thank you for your attractive in our class today. Thank you so much for everything. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, bye-bye and see you next week. Okay, bye. Thank you very much.